My name is Donna Brown. I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator, Foundation Bars and Facelift, and it's February, and in February it's all about love, right? Okay, so we're gonna talk about Neanderthals and Neanderthal dudettes, because that's the female version of a Neanderthal man. So most women get real excited by Neanderthals, okay? Neanderthals pull energy like crazy. So there's a natural charisma some people have, and that charisma is actually people that know how to pull energy from everyone and everything around them. And once you go to a foundation class, you'll figure out how to pull energy. You'll start working on it. You'll start playing with it. You'll play with it in class. So my dad met John F. Kennedy one time, and John F. Kennedy had charisma. And my dad said I was at the very back of the room and I could feel him. My dad didn't feel anything, okay? He'd been through World War II, and he was really kind of taciturn and nothing was ever right. So it was very interesting listening to him say this as a child, because like I'm looking at my dad like, what's he talking about? What's that? So I was curious about that before. But Neanderthals pull energy. Some people just automatically have this tendency. They haven't shut it off. It's something that we all can do. And a Neanderthal is good looking, has good muscles, and falls asleep right after sex. Okay, so I'm talking about Access Consciousness tools. We're going to be using the Access Consciousness clearing statement later. That's right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. I'm not going to explain that. There will be a link below that can explain that if you need that to be explained for you. But we are talking about Neanderthals and Neanderthal dudettes. Okay, so a Neanderthal will pose as he talks. He knows exactly how to stand. Neanderthal dudettes are also very good looking, and they don't want to do anything. They just want to be pretty. And people actually will say, oh, you're so pretty. Let me do something for you. So if you're the person that says, I'm so beautiful and let people do things for me, you might be a Neanderthal dudette. And that's okay. It's a choice. So Neanderthals will work on their smile in the mirror until they're exactly the right kind of smile. So one time I came home, and my son, when he was about 17 years old, was acting like a Neanderthal. And I came home and we had this little cabinet, and then there was this beautiful mirror, right? It was an antique. In front of the little cabinet was kind of like at an entranceway. And he's standing there posing, and he's like, this is the one I'm going to do for sexy. And then he posed for something else. And he goes, and this is the one when I'm fun. And like he was making signs and symbols, and he was doing all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm practicing. And I'm saying, who are you practicing for? All the women. And of course, I found it comical then. And I think back, and it's comical now. My husband was alive at the time. He didn't find it comical. In fact, he was kind of pissed off that my son was doing that. And I'm like, leave him alone. Let him do it, right? So other men react to men when they're being Neanderthals. Other women react to women who are being Neanderthal dudettes. So what do you do? So one of the things we want to talk about is this Neanderthal man or woman that shows up, you know, when they're done with sex, the lights go out and they're asleep. They're out. They're not in it with you. If you acknowledge someone is a Neanderthal or a Neanderthal dudette, you stop trying to appeal to their qualities. In other words, you stop attracting them. They don't become as appealing to you. And you don't get sucked in doing everything for this person that's never, ever going to generate more for you. Unless your sole goal is to have sex with somebody. Okay? And a lot of times the Neanderthals and the Neanderthal dudettes aren't even good in bed. So women who look good and do nothing will lay there and look at themselves in the mirror while you're having sex. Because it's all about, oh, how can my face look? Oh, ah. I'm entertaining myself. They don't get into it, they don't enjoy it, and they just expect you to get it over with. A guy, bam, 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 when he's done, it's done. That's what he's got to give, and you better have enjoyed it at that point, because there's no more of it. Okay, so the first thing we do when those type of people come into our lives is we acknowledge them as who they truly be. Neanderthals and Neanderthal dudettes. I have two friends that are Neanderthal dudettes. I am in allowance of them being who they are. And I can give them what they need when they require it. And when I don't want to give them, when I'm choosing not to give them what they need, I just don't hang out with them. So it's like really pretty simple for me. But I have friends that attract the Neanderthal man over and over and over again, and then they don't understand what's going on. And I'm like, just acknowledge who they truly are, and you'll stop attracting them. So here's the clearing, everyone, because I said we're doing a clearing. It's February. Everyone's about love and Valentine's and be mine. Okay, so what invention are you using to create the Neanderthal type relationships you are choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What invention are you using to create the Neanderthal type relationships you are choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. What invention are you using to create the Neanderthal type relationships you are choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, we destroy and uncreate it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, POD, POC, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And the question you can ask is, how much fun can I have with this person? Because they are fun people. How much fun can I have with this person? Rather than judging them, you acknowledge who they are, and you say, how much fun can I have with this person? Because you can have a night of fun, you could have a day of fun, you could have an hour of fun. And those are not the people you go into long-term relationships with. Most of them are cheaters. Hint, if they're a cheater, they're a Neanderthal. So, how much fun can I have with this person? Do what you do, have fun while you're doing it. Don't do it when it's no longer fun. Everything that is right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POC, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. My name is Donna Brown. I'm an Access Consciousness Facilitator. Please subscribe to my channel and pass this on to other humanoids. I appreciate you. I will see you on the next video.